Hi, welcome to our Masterclass Sport Psychology. The topic for our masterclass is building psychological resilience. And we have developed a model with 6 different steps. In the previous episodes, we covered S, search for meaning, T, take care of the basics, R, recharge your batteries, and O, overcome your fears. In this episode, we focus on N, nurture your network. Similar to the previous episodes, we will build this episode in a structured way. We will start with a framework, presenting some insights from research and some experience from our practice in sports psychology here in Belgium. We will give you a short exercise to practice on building your own network, taking care of your social support network. We will share a testimonial from our expertise here. And then it's time for a short self-assessment. Where are you in this domain? And just like in the previous episodes, we will end this chapter with a challenge, a very concrete assignment that you can start working on in the next couple of days. Humans are social beings. We need connection with others to thrive. So when you find yourself in a very stressful situation or a stressful period, try to resist the temptation of distancing yourself from others and focusing only on your job, your task, your project. If you're an introvert, this tendency to focus on the task and project and distancing yourself can be even stronger. So if you're an introvert, try and challenge yourself to reach out to one or two trusted advisors in your network. People you can trust and people you can share your difficulties with. You will probably get some good advice from them, but also the fact itself of turning to somebody else is useful because it will generate energy. And this is exactly the energy you need to help your team, your players, your athletes deal with a stressful situation. So rather than trying to overcome the obstacles by yourself, turn to others, turn to your social network for support. We all have different coping mechanisms, the techniques that help us deal with stressful situations and longer periods of disappointment or hardship. But for everyone, your social support is a crucial element in this coping strategy. So in difficult times, it is really important to stay connected. And when you make time for others, it's important to make a distinction between givers and takers. In every environment, you have people who are champions in requesting a lot of your time, of your effort, etc. But often you will find that when it's the other way around and you need them, you reach out to them, they're not available. These are what we call takers. The givers, on the other hand, are people who are very grateful for support and information that they receive. And in turn, they will typically pass on information to others. They will give freely without expecting something in return. So when you need to make a distinction and be very selective in the time that you can give to others, it's a good idea to focus on those givers. Here is your exercise for today. Think about 2 situations from the past week where you have learned something as a coach. Think about a success story, a situation that you handled really well, where you're proud of your performance, and also a situation that you're less satisfied with, something that was less successful. Try to describe in detail what you did what the outcome was, how it benefited the athlete or the team. And then reach out to 4 other coaches, maybe in your own sport or in other sports, and book a meeting with them to share your insights. So offer them an insight in how you build success with your players, your success story, and your learning from your failure. And listen to their stories, ask questions, and think about how you can use their approach with your own team, with your own athletes. So when you find yourself in a difficult situation or a longer period of difficulty, make sure to build moments in your daily routine to connect with others, to build and nurture your support network, because this network will be crucial in overcoming the difficulties. It's part of building your psychological resilience. And finally, take the time to say thank you at the end of the day or at the end of the week. Try to express your gratitude towards others. This is also an important element of building your network. People will appreciate you reaching out and expressing your gratitude. It will forge the relations that you have with others, make them stronger. Here is an example from my practice in Belgium. Working with an esports team, one of the challenges with the team was to build connections. And we used a game. It was called Player Bingo, a game that helped the players to build connections, to learn something about each other. In Player Bingo, you ask players to list a number of items like favorite dish, favorite movie star, favorite sports, and then they have to go out and categorize, get the answers from all the other players. The intention, of course, is to get to know each other. The better they know each other, the more they show respect for each other, and the better they can collaborate, even in difficult circumstances. So, how about you? Where are you today? What is your current level of resilience in nurturing your network? Would you rate yourself low? Do you have a network that is very far away and not easily accessible? Or is it very strong? Would you score yourself 7 or 8? A network that is easily accessible with trusted people you can go to for help. So give yourself a score from 1 to 10. So here's your challenge for this episode. We talked about saying thank you, but research shows that it is more gratifying to cluster initiatives of gratitude. So instead of sending a thank you message once in a while to somebody, it's a good idea to book a 20-minute time slot in your calendar to send out 3 to 5 very personal messages. So the challenge is to design a Thank You Thursday every week for this month. Identify 2 people in your network who have helped you in the past and thank them with a personal email. Tell them precisely what they did. Tell them how this has helped you, and tell them how it has inspired you to pay it forward and help somebody else. Good luck. This is the end of Module 5, Nurturing Your Support Network. Stay tuned for more.